Ah, well, massa. Wow. Struggle. People of Amazonia, una welcome, una share. Una share may go very far. So that we will analyze the maiden address of the AI, the maiden address of the AIP. Share make it go far, very far. The Omega, you are welcome to the show. I can see Guy Tanto joining. I see Mabu Buba. I see Gwes Senosia. I see Rosie Roland. I see Theodore Nyonka. I see Ajak Nobelson. I see Eunice Mbuta. I see Chamba Boya. I see Vivian Doom. I see Wonja Wonjambua. You are all welcome. I see Vivian Doom. You are all welcome. Naira, you are welcome. Gina Vincel, you are welcome. Evelyn, LV Lynn, you are welcome. Agbo Sidon, you are welcome. Shipbroker Padnips, Terry Apopo, you are welcome. Benchong Egbe Junior, you are welcome. Siga, you are welcome. Peace, Hope, you are welcome. All of you joining, you are welcome to this live show. A live show to analyze the maiden address of the AIP of the Federal Republic of Amazonia. You are welcome. Taku Elvis Asong Henry, you are welcome. Mami Jera, you are welcome. Gina Vincel, you are welcome. Emmanuel Lee, you are welcome. By the time we clock 500 views, we are going to start 500 views, so please share. Pera Alang, you are welcome. Nyam Fombang, Diran de Tutor, Suta, Diamond Noir, you are welcome to this live show. I've called this show to for us to follow up. Excuse me. For us to follow up with the maiden address of the acting president of the Federal Republic of Amazonia. Few minutes ago, he gave a very short maiden address. We are going to address it. We are going to analyze it. And then we'll give room for people to call. Let me reduce this. We'll give room for people to call. You'll be able to call. You'll be able to call so that you can chip in, you can give in your own idea. Dongpat DP, welcome. Kemita Ashu, you are welcome. Lidik Lid, you are welcome to join this live show. Muma Yokema Muma, welcome. Charlotte L. Brown, you are welcome to BaretaNews show. Glorious Atin, you are welcome. Desiree Munga, you are welcome. All right. Nyancho Hillary, you're welcome. In the next few minutes, we are going to start this live show just to highlight on the points that Dr. Samuel Sako has just delivered to the people of Amazonia some few minutes ago. But before dwelling in on that, let us begin by giving ourselves some reminders. Let us begin. Lookman, You feel what cost me today first. Hey, look, man. Oh, Lambert. Biko can. The flag. Don't bother. The flag will come. The flag is somewhere. Yeah. All those who are joining now, you are welcome to this live show. We are going to begin in the next 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to begin. This show will not last up to 10 minutes. It will be like 5 minutes. You want the anthem? Okay. I'm going to look for the anthem. It's been long. It's been long. We are going to sing we are going to sing the anthem together. Hail, 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 the land of glory. We, the Amazonians, to continue to pledge our loyalty. The land of freedom, milk, and honey. Because Donatus Ambe watching from Abu Dhabi. You are welcome. Adeche, you are welcome. I think the AIP has already spoken. He spoke since few minutes ago. The AIP spoke already. Spoke few minutes ago. So let's get the anthem. Then we can begin while you keep sharing. Oh, this land of glory, we the Amazonian special loyalty. Of freedom, allegiance to the hero who bought the land with their blood. Glory to glory, derived from the latter fall. Yeah, in the nations, flowing with milk and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father. Make you welcome. Mr. Is it Dr. Slee? Ship Poker, you are referring to Dr. Slee. I see. Mr. Sabov. Mr. Collins, Tangi, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome to this live show. You are welcome. Your children shall be like stars above. Miss Ange in Cham, last month. You are welcome. All right. Let's begin because I don't have enough power. Where I am, I don't have enough power. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. All right. Good evening, people of Ambazonia. Welcome to this very, 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 very short. It will be 45 minutes short live show. Welcome to this very, very short live show. Today we want to just give a recap of what the AIP has just said. But before that, let us remind ourselves. Yes, Ngeng Cham, the AIP has already spoken. I think he spoke about 10 minutes back. And the show is over. That's why I'm coming live to give a recap of what the AIP said. Just a few announcements. One, the first the first and the most important announcement is the issue of 11th of February. It is not news again that 11th of February is on Sunday, and as we know, like I said in my short video in the morning, 11th of February na bad day. Me only man should done for house na bad day. We don't say the weekend. We don't know what will happen all weekend. From history, they just say weekend are always jabu, boom, 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 boom. So Sunday, na bad day. Many people go on Sunday. If you be Christian, go for your church, go sing your Hosanna, go dance your dance, and you finish, you come back for house. We don't say 11 February na no-go area because we not fit celebrate. We not fit celebrate day way, na day way we dey fight against. 11 February na our biggest mistake we ever do because we join this people the way we think say they get for heart. In a nutshell, they don't even care because we say even La Republic for UN, La Republic be vote against. We for join them. They be vote against. So La Republic they be ever one win in the first place. Now we force ourselves to them. In the first place, La Republic they be ever one win. I just one time. Now that way, France and the rest they be assured. I just say they don't really say we all. Now we become. History should say I just had no concern about Southern Cameroons. I just was more concerned with Northern Cameroon where we finally joined Nigeria. There don't be one way at all. So now we will take ourselves, do a thing where we will get sorry heart so we vote, we go join them. That's so we don't take ourselves, we sell them. They don't mastery, destroy our airports, destroy our seaports, destroy our education, destroy our legal system, destroy our culture, infiltrate us. Now, what's happen? 3 way ended be one with the Siam. For today, for Bamenda, what's happen? You see how people they run, they close their stores. We see how they follow people, they put a hand for on top, so they work like some native people. Them, you see, we don't see what they do. If people they fight, they go for village, they do it. They burn houses, burn people they inside. So, and then if you don't want us, so if 11 February you come, you go match. If you go match, it means say you be happy with the union. If you go match, it means say you be happy with this current issue. If you go match, it means say you be happy for the fact say they don't kill people them plenty. If you go match, you be happy for the fact that they don't arrest Siko. If you go match, you be happy for the fact that many thousand them the day out of Amazonia, the day for Nigeria for refugees. If you go match, you be happy for the current trade happen for our country, for Amazonia. So there is no reason. Even Mawena federal itself, even you where you think say you be person where you want one individual Cameroon, that nonsense. Even you where you be unionist or you be federalist, there is every reason for us to stay home. As a sign of strong sign of boycott, there is every reason. There is no reason for us to go out and march. Whether you be unionist, whether you be anglophone where you want you na union may remain. Whether you be anglophone where you want na 2-state federation or 10 states, there is no reason for you to even go out. Because as far as I know, all separatists will stay home. Any man na die-hard separatists, any man if for a blood. He want to see a free Amazonia who you don't even think for even go out. Any parent, any mommy, when a die-hard separatist, you know, send anybody go march. Now either a federalist or a unionist. But at the talk say those people where they be federalists or where they be unionists, there is no reason at all. More assume say there is no separatists. You federalists or unionists, give me one reason why you go march. One, nothing, because even the 2-state, this is one time, La Republic never give you. They still make magu. They don't appoint constitutional council now. They say put Atangana. You see that old power they appoint in the dance. I have never seen it in my life anywhere in the world where they will appoint someone. He will be dancing and why the dance? Because innocent, they don't give chop. Innocent chop don't be. Now empty them a chop. Innocent na empty for chop. Innocent when it comes so now play for chop, you go just chop. You go chop. You know. Now so I want just to remind us say who are they abroad. If you there abroad here, if you don't call back home this night before you sleep, call home, call your mommy, call your brothers, Call your sister. Call your auntie to say, I don't want to catch you for that 11 February. Stay home. Because anytime for you, no call my phone say you need medicine for headache. No one knows. So no one roll for say as today so. Make any man for diaspora, you pick your phone. Call your own family members. That's so it's supposed to be. We with diaspora, we get the powers. Imagine 2 million of us out. If we 2 million, we call our mommy a family, papa a family. You add them together. And don't finish. So no sleep, diaspora. Pick your phone, call. If you take for ground zero for La République, you watch me. Any anglophone for La République, your family they back home for Saudi Cameroon. Call them. Tell them, say, stay home. When I leave and make La République go march, they go march, sleep and say, what's happen? Now them be vote. La République, now them be vote. And them be vote. Say you day. What be you day? Which kind you day? What be you day? So this was the first major announcement before I get into to analyze President's speech. And the first major announcement one game. So it's may we remind say Sunday na mommy water ghost towns. Mommy, papa, fat water ghost towns. All shops closed. Businesses closed. Taxi, stay home. Because na big day. Na big day for Seweti. Na big day for you to hold the biggest for show like people say. When you keep our president wherever they are, we will not relent. We will not give up. We will not give up. So I remind all of us where you watch now. If you watch from ground zero, if you watch from Kwakwa, if you watch from Ekiliwindi, if you watch from Mato, if you watch from Moliko, from Bonduma, from Tiko, from Motombolombo, from Jinikinjim, for inside Bokwai, to Checkpoint, Malingo, inside Manfe Town, Bachontai, Nkendem Village, Atibongwaya, Tali, Ebweko, every side for Akwaya, for Daddy, for Bodam, every side for inside Manu County. We go now for Coupe, for Ndiam, for Nguti, Bangem, Lobe, Pamol area, everywhere for Amazonia. On a Kumbao, on a Boyaroto, on a Trikonaso, on a Fiango, on a Kosala 1, Kosala 2, Kosala 3, on a Ahuda Kwatas, on a Church Street, Bamuleke Street, Boya Road, Bonge Road, Bisek Junction, everywhere. One way they village for along a road where you want to go reach Boya. All those Banga Bakundu, Moyoka, Ekona, My 16, Abed Mukong Avenue, formerly known as My 17. Everywhere, Bamenda, Mezam, inside Bello, Unkwen, Kumbo, Tadu, Mbui, Kambe, Jakiri, Ndu. May we not say we not get any 11 February. May any man take himself. She don't for your house. Mommy, papa, who go that day? Put small good music. You listen. Stay home. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It don't cost anything. Make we stay home. So please make any man is sending this message. Make people that stay home. No 11 February. We don't talk. If you go out, when I'm about school, if you go out, anything happen, not in my name. I don't talk my own. If you go out on 11 February, anything happen, not in my name, and not in our name, you be responsible. You go out on 11 February, anything happen, not in our name, not in my name, you will be responsible. You will be responsible. So, diaspora, if you never call your papa, your mommy, your brothers, your auntie, your girlfriends, your jombas, your concubines, if you never call them now. Call them now and tell them, say, make them stay home. And a very special message come from Kaskumba. We hear say, is it vice principal for Kaskumba? or President of Kaskumba, in the first beginning, they don't practice, they don't match. We hear say Vice President of Kaskumba. We hear say even on school for jackery. Some school, they come and say veterinary medicine school nowadays for the plan for day. Make una know say for this struggle, any man when you go against this struggle, this revolution, you are a traitor to us. So if that Vice President of Kaskumba, I call him, I don't know his name, I just see him on WhatsApp. Vice President of Kaskumba, I don't know you, I don't know your name. But anybody when know Vice President of Kaskumba, may I tell you say, Baramak, Mark Bareta don't talk say, we don't hear say the first people maybe they go match. Why you first people they go match? If the people they go match out of their own, if they don't match because they fear you, teacher. No say anything happen, now you hold on responsible. Not even mommy or papa. Teacher, wash your hand like produce pal and say, I am not there. If you want match, make teacher say, una go match. Una go match. Teacher say, una go match. Now wait see, una go pick him. Teacher, go match. Principal, go match. You know, I be una be youth. Why? Una be youth no? Principal, you be youth, go match. Vice principal, you be youth, go match. Nobody you be youth. Math teacher, discipline master. I'm not go match. Oh, now I'm not picking them outside. I'm not picking them because it is morally wrong, very bad for us to go match for 11 February. 11 February where we talk say 11 February. Now a youth day, now a plebiscite day. Like I talk for our days, they will talk say na Empire Day. But a real country, a country where it wants support, where it really want keep it together. If Cameroon was sincere to really keep this union together, they will celebrate 11 February as a real day. Now day where they don't take stock, they say, okay, but after how many years can we take stock on 11 February? After 11 February when we vote, can we take stock? What have we been doing in this union which is not working? That's how a real nation operates. That's how a real nation operates. People want to stay together. They will take stock. Now, when you see and say, for UK, Scotland, if you vote every time, then they give and say, okay, you vote. Whether you want to remain for UK, they will vote. Scotland, they will vote. But the majority say, no, they want to stay in UK. Why? Because they see and say, even though they want independence, but their union with UK be more better than they being independent. And so, for Canada, the same thing. The same thing. Quebec, the same thing. They will vote. They will vote. Every union way comes together in this type of way, then they give the opportunity for revise the union for say, but how is it working? For Cameroon, no way. Now Panabita, they go Panabit we want to talk the Panabit. You want to talk the Panabit. You want to they shout you. You want to they say you be terrorist. You want to they say you be Biafra. You want to say you be lo Bamenda. So you see, it would cry to say one be separated. It is not what I'm making. Anglophones are the most patriotic Cameroonian. I'll say it every day, every time. If I should speak, Anglophones for the present union, we are the most, in quotes, assume that we are together as it is. Anglophones are the most patriotic Cameroonians. Are the most, yes, because Anglophones they love this country, they love this union before they came in. They have done everything possible to have this country going forward. But every time that they cry, they are met with repression. When they cry that they wanted GC board, now fire it happened. When they cry the one University of Bamenda for GAM, now fire. They say the one medicine for UB, they go for strike, they kill. They say they carry how they call them this place toilet they sell them. They want to talk. Maybe they sleep for government office. They knock them. They say we want higher ENS. They give a kumba. They say no. They beat them. They can't with it. Francophones. Wait. What is there? Now still because of this Anglophone issue, they did not create constitutional council. They still carry 11 people out of 11, 9 na Francophone. The head na Anglophone. What have we? Tell me one thing we don't get for the union. We will not cry. That's what it's supposed to be. And the tongue for poor where they say Cameroon is one individual, where they say the union is moving. Give me Mark Bareta one thing where we and the phones in court, we don't get a union way, we not go out for cry. One thing. Either we go out for protest, one thing, but whenever we go out for protest, those who benefit are the francophones. Now, for protest, they say they create faculty of law and so. They create faculty of law. Is that now they create law, Department of Law, of French law. Now they say, we go we cry, they create common law, they create common law for all other state universities. Yes? They say bamboo, now they do that thing. They say bamboo work, who chop, kumba drink. Tiko drink, kumba drunk. That's what it is for now. And the fools are always there, crying. Even with multi-partism. With democracy where Frundi and SF, they bring them for Cameroon. With Cameroon. They still kill for Bamenda. Yet, not them for French Cameroon. Now they open more than 50, more than 100 political parties. Now they do them. For 70, because they want to die, fuse them for job money. How many political parties they were anglophone Cameroon? How many? We say, we want University of Boya. Well, parents of Boya, when they protest, that's why they get wounded with their body. They create universities, then create other universities. Tell me, what is there? What has a francophone Cameroonian brought to this union? What? Nothing. Chanté Navawe, for Jindam, he go for there, say make it good. He make him good. They carry him, put him for jail. Carry a Frenchman, put him for there. He fall. Because of it, they don't sit there for chop. For Libe, natural seaport, they make seaport where it could develop the country. They say no. They take a little bit for Kribi. They did Dikam. They did Panabit Kribi. Panabit, they will get natural timber for Limbe. Because of it, they know how will grow. They promise cement camp, so they will open cement camp. This is for Victoria. They will achieve. They say cement camp every day. They will open cement camp factory. To today, cement camp factory. Now page. What is there for us to go out and celebrate 11th of February? What is there? There's nothing. How do you celebrate? You want to celebrate two ways, you don't be happy. Two ways, be enslaved. Say, you go for zero office, now French. Francais everywhere. Parle Francais everywhere. You go for post office for Bamenda, all post office them. You go for there, now French. You go for School of Public Works, now French. You go for governor's office, now French. So, what is there that we are really celebrating? What is there? What is there? More keep aside say we are separatists. More keep aside separatists. What is there for us to go out and march and show that we are youth? How many youths are there for the BI government? How many youths there will they give? How many youths they be employed? Instead for them to look at Silicon Mountain in Boya, they cannot even invest with them to develop them. What happened? They instead reduced ban of internet to punish them. Now Silicon Mountain is open for Boya. Now the number of Boya they open 7. They can say 7 when are 7 coins, 7 ways to open their own technology hub. For there they get internet very well. For Boya, the bandwidth don't reduce or not at all or use VPN. So what is the regime really doing for you, the youth? What? Now you crops them where you don't get market to road crops. Now crops where you don't even get road for rest of your crops. Okay, you get them. They still come for your house. They can't burn your house, burn your crop for Tadusiam. Oh, mommy that crops them destroyed. We saw it. So there is nothing that we can go to celebrate. Nothing. So you are going to match. Yes, as kids as we are, we'll be small, we'll go with them, we'll match, we'll drink Alaska, we'll suck Alaska, we'll make mommy and play. Touch me, I touch you. We'll touch that small, get the nipple. Touch me, I touch you. We'll do mommy and play. We'll do that way for 11th February. You get a red Alaska. Maybe for night. Then you just stand, we'll get. You just touch, when I just embrace, you just touch skin. Then you run. We did all those things. Yeah, it was fun. But we were blinded. Our parents too were nigga boom. But now that we have come of age, as Amazonians, it is now the light. You call it It is time for enlightenment. Enlightenment. It is now time for so which means the fact that we will just tomorrow we will celebrate 11th of February. Wherever after for night, we don't go match. Then we will go maybe for Sofati. Or for Boyana, which plays the Alliance Franco-Camerounais. We'll go there. Wear jeans. Go party, go dance. But now, what is there? Nothing. So because we have come of age, we now have to stop it. There is time for everything. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is ambassador time. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. We stop it. So many people don't say you don't enjoy your own. You don't make people enjoy. Enjoy what? What is there to enjoy? What is there to enjoy? So therefore, I did return the point and say, now I insist for this issue of 11th February because we don't know how the weekend will be. From history, don't show say weekend has always been a jabu. So make any man take his phone, call your own family, say family, John, Martha, Esther, Agatha, Lucy, Intonyoy, Nalova, B, Ikome, Inzile, Inzi, Agbo, Ayok. Oh man, Kolam say, hey, stay home. Don't go anywhere. Stay home. You watching me now? I see on the screen like 800 people watching me. Even the 800 people they watch me now, so they just call now, and say, hey, I'm calling, or you text. It's a chain reaction. It will move from left to right. So my people, them, this is the first message I don't bring them for. Remind us, say, make we do that thing. Now our duty for not celebrate 11th of February because there is nothing indeed to celebrate. I'm going to give a few examples. I can go on and on. I can go on and on. There is nothing for us to celebrate 11th of February. I can go on and on. I can list so many things. You want to get Kumba and Kumba Road. Even Boya and Mutengene, you cry. Before you want to get Manfe, Kumba Manfe Road, you don't cry, you don't write letter of petition. You don't write this, you don't write. And the phones that we don't so far. Even Funcha for a grave with the cry. We don't so far. My people. We don't suffer. Until today, we are still suffering. We don't get any political power. Nothing. You want to talk, they slap you left and right. You want to, they look you. Look out for your day. Who calls himself Prime Minister? Nah, baby. No power. Nah, baby. Nothing. Even for that office, so they don't put SG for Prime Minister office. That SG is Prime of the Republic. Anytime when you go there, take note. They don't even make any private call. Now paper. No power, nothing. Even small minister francophone, a passy, nothing. Who are they? That boy one minister, Mengo, that boy, and another one, Atanganji. That boy them. What be their own? Their own say every month they receive that small money. They are all boys. When they run for back for behalf for Yaoundé. Run. Small boys them. Occultism. No power you don't get. Which power do we have? They can sit anytime and change anytime university chancellor. They can change anytime registrar of GC bot. They can toss me left and right. We don't have any political power. But we are saying that this generation, my generation, your generation, our generation, we will not allow it to happen again. We will not. This now brings me to the words of the AIP, Dr. Samuel Sako, who was live, who gave his maiden address, and who he addressed the people of Ambazonia. My personal opinion, the speech was okay. Speech was good. The speech was focused. The speech was direct. Short, direct of what he wants to do, of what he wants to see. So, for those who do not listen to the speech, or for those who listen, let me give a recap of the few points that I picked from the speech. I, as Mark Bareta, as BaretaNews, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the speech. It was short. It was educative. It gave some pointers And there was a breaking news in that speech. Breaking news in that speech. Breaking news in that speech, which I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it as we move ahead. So it's our role as an activist, as a media, BaretaNews, to come live, to analyze what our leaders say. And like I said sometime in August, when we formed the consortium, I said, we as Amazonians, our juju, when we create our juju, we're going to respect our juju. But when juju make a mistake, you feel take care, you knock juju for a last. Yes. When you respect your juju, when you be a juju, you go respect your juju. But if that juju one do it, if one start act otherwise, you go take care, you knock juju. Yes. You never see him. You never see him when come out. You will change juju. You will change juju. Say next time, now you be enter the juju, but you will go against law. You will act well. Next time, now you again go enter that juju. You will enter the juju. So the fact say we create our juju, not mean say we go leave our juju. May do the grace. Our juju need direction and support. So the next juju we don't be now for inside interim government now Dr. Samuel, and for his speech, some few points away, and he talk the first point, and then he talks with him. He talks French Cameroon, Nigeria, and French government did not be comfortable with the progress of our struggle. French Cameroon, Nigeria, and French government that they be responsible when they abduct our leaders. Say be clear. Say French Cameroon or La République du Cameroon. No, let me call it, if I call it French Cameroon, it's as if there is English Cameroon. No, there is Cameroon. Cameroon, La République, Nigeria, and French government, they be responsible for in the abduction of our leaders. And it talks say the fact say they arrest our leaders, make French government, make Cameroon and Nigeria, may not think say they go kill the spirit, because the abductions, they kidnap, no, it's not abduction, the kidnapping, it's kidnapping, it's not abduction. The kidnapping of our leaders, it will only add fuel. It will only add the fuel for us. That which way AIP talk that. And he come again, he talks with him. Say, Ambassadors, we must summon the faith and courage to face La République. Yes, that we must summon the faith and the courage to face La République. I wait that way to the Sako, he talk. He move again, he talks with him. He talks say we will fight for justice so that we can secure the unconditional release of our leaders who were kidnapped. Yes, that we will fight for justice to secure the unconditional release of our leaders and people who were abducted. And that we want to continue to fight against Mr. Bia foreign Machar. We want to fight against Mr. Bia. And he talks about families for Amazonia, spouses, mommy, papa, girlfriend, Jomba, polygamists, do me or do you. Everyone must do it. You must remain resolute. And one of the highlights of the speech that he talks say, he be aware, say we ask a lot of questions concerning the abductions, the kidnap of our leaders. And he talks say, the administration will do it. The administration, he will do a thorough and immediate investigation of the people where they abduct them. Where me say, in the talk say, the administration he will set a commission of inquiry. In the days ahead, they go name the chairperson for that commission. That commission, it also go be independent. The commission will do it. It go investigate to the details, to the last note, which will happen before, during, and after the abduction of our leaders. And he talks, say, he don't give instructions. Say, any man, whether officially or unofficially, when you work for interim government, where you get idea, where you know, where you supposed to be for that fit January meeting, it be suspended from today. It don't talk say any man, any mommy, any papa, any person, any boy, girl, any person where if you get idea for that 5th of January meeting, and where if you get for before day, while the person hold position officially, unofficially, he administration is suspend that person from having anything to do with the IG until they finish investigation. And that is true in our spirit. That is true in our culture. Say, when you be suspect for any issue, suspect not me say you do crime. No. But if all man call your name over and over. In English culture, when the culture where we don't borrow them, it means say you just take a step back. You take a step back, make a commission of inquiry, you do your job. When you do your job, do either to say, okay, from all you don't do them, they find you guilty or not. That's so it is for culture. So if we decide to build Amazonia, we must start doing those things. So I want to applaud Dr. Sako, the interim acting AIP, the AIP for that move for sovereignty, for suspend any man where in a suspect, any man where he get any idea, where we get any idea for that 5th January meeting for sovereignty. Hey, Oga, Madam, Sister, Auntie, stay apart. Make the commission of inquiry you go. And I want to pray, say, make that commission of inquiry may be headed by a neutral person. And may that neutral person, may that neutral person get the powers for someone, anyone, even me, for someone, any person where now a person of interest. We don't know who. So may that person, when I go head that commission of inquiry, may get the power for someone, any person for answer. Any man where there's somebody for no answer, may that commission of inquiry for a report, make him known. Even me. If they give us someone me say, Mark Bareta, do you have any idea? What do you know? I will go there, I will swear by the Bible, and I will tell my own way, I will know. So nobody will be free for the issue. Nobody will be free because spies need to show your face. Betray need to show your face. They say, man when they betray you, the man when they give you the kiss. Even your enemy didn't betray you. He should not show say, man when they betray you, now man when every day they sing with you, it smile with you. The man is smile with you. The man when they far, no, everything come. So I want to applaud Dr. Sako. I hope say that commission of inquiry it will be independent and the chairman will get the powers for impute people them from different angle where people will be neutral, people will not get any vested interest, people will be pure where they want to see the only amber for succeed because we need to get to the root of the matter because it's a slap on us. Say our president with the whole of cabinet will just be bundled up in Nigeria and take to Cameroon. So I want to thank the AIP for that move. Now a good move, and I be sure say Ambassadors them they will welcome that move for say as you don't they take independent move for investigate that issue of it. I call it the greatest mafia, the greatest scandal in modern day Southern Cameroon's history. Yes, that 5th January this thing and the greatest mafia, the greatest scandal in modern day Southern Cameroon's history. That issue need a book on its own. It need a book and a documentation on its own. I hope say the Commission of Inquiry will do a good job. To ensure that. So thank our AIP for taking that move. And the final Mami Wata breaking news where the AIP turned authority is for the first time the interim government authority say it is now time for legitimate self-defense action. Hey, it means say interim government now don't officially approve, don't officially take the position of self-defense. Our AIP authority say it is now time to transform to the area of legitimate self-defense. Where it means say it talks say it now come all defense groups it now give an open arm to embrace all self-defense groups who approve the IG's policy. Which is okay. And also that is giving an olive branch to all activists, to all frontline movements to come together to pursue this revolution to the end. And the interim president also talks about it say he will give a direct hotline. May they reach for where they reach him, which is good. So he will give a direct hotline. When we say there will be a hotline where you as person for Amazonia, You can reach your acting interim president anytime. Anytime. And finally, the acting interim president also say it is declare the 15th day of every month a national day of fasting and prayer. This is good. This is good. So, 3 things we will take for this AIPE, this thing. 3 things we interest with. 1, for say, Commission of Inquiry has been launched. In the days ahead, it will create them, it will appoint the chairperson where it will start the investigation. Number 2, say any man where it get idea for that 5th January meeting, whether it be for interim government or you don't have interim government, whether officially or not officially, it is step you aside so that you can be investigated. Number 3, it don't declare say the 15th day of every month now a national day of fasting and prayer. For people where they believe for God, when are Christians especially, do me or do you, Apostolic Church, Presbyterian, Catholics, Mommy, Papa, now time this for prayers. It is sure say this AIP now a God-fearing person. It is sure say that a God-fearing person to push the struggle ahead, because without God, for who will believe in God, without God, we will not go away, because they say we are only alive by His grace. We are only alive by His grace. It's only by His grace that we are alive, because without His grace, we will not be alive. So don't bother. On Sunday, I'm coming this Sunday, I will preach. I will preach from Genesis to Revelation. I will preach from John chapter 5, verse 16, right to the end. Yes, so it is only by His grace that we are alive. Only by His grace that we are alive. Not by our will, not by the will of any person, only by the will of God that we are alive, because He made us in His image. So we'll be happy to say the Indian government, the AIP, it take the Christian path. But the part where I want to talk more on, and the fact say the AIP, it don't finally embrace self-defense. Say it is now time for a legitimate self-defense. I want to talk, say, according to law, militia be okay. Read them for this thing. You see, even USA, they fund militia group for Syria. Yes, militia be okay. Now, our right as Saudi Arabians to form militia groups, and we need to form these militia groups, get within international framework so that we can get funding. Is it right? If USA can fund militia groups in Syria who are fighting Bashir, what is wrong for us to also to be funded by this government? So it's okay. According to international law, we have to defend our homeland, because we have seen it that these people, they maim us, they rape us. We are alone. Yes, they will call defense. You call it anticipatory defense. You anticipate, and you anticipate that they will attack you. They attack. You anticipate. According to the law, it's okay. Anticipatory defense is self-defense. It's self-defense. We have to defend our land, defend our because we have an international recognized boundary. We have citizens of former British Southern Cameroons. We have a boundary ends in Metazem and in Mongo. And I gave a warning that if the Republic joke, we will not end in Mongo. We will cross, after all, Bonaberi is Anglophone area. After all, Bonaberi is Anglophone area. Now, English area. Bonaberi in the English area. From Bonaberi, so we go cut even Mongo. We cut Mongo Bridge. No, we cut Wuri. River Wuri. That Wuri, we take Wuri, we add them for Tico. But the same, Bonaberi, add to Tico, we call them Amazonia. If they joke, after all that area, save na mostly for Bonaberi in the Anglophones, Anglophone area. So if they joke, we cut them, add them from Wuri. We start mainly to have the feel where they live for beef for other people for 56 years. So, the Internet government don't endorse. It don't say it is time for a legitimate self-defense. When we say, maybe we now put our acts together, it don't say it be open for self-defense groups them for meet. And I think say this now the right opportunity for that reboot conference for talk now very well. Dr. Samuel, he's in the USA. Since they don't talk, say it be open for self-defense, it be open for all the final movement. This final movement, they are meeting tomorrow in Washington, D.C. It be my greatest wish as they meet. May they consider these words from AIP and see how they can invite him, sit together and talk. Because if China fit talk with USA, if Russia fit talk with the USA, and they can still among themselves, they can still find some common person to work. There is, we Amazonians, we can also talk amongst ourselves. So there is still, we can still talk amongst ourselves. I agree, say, within Morix, within AGC, within SYL, Republic of Amazonia, they have fundamental differences with the IG. Like I said, it is not new. It has been there since Skakuf days, when Tassan was still the SG. They came to governing council, the same thing. They came to IG, the same thing. These fundamental differences has been well documented. It's not something new. So I want to caution, because I've read something on social media talking about no one's always defied. Please, we should be very careful for all those who go online to preach noise and soundwaves. We are Amazonians. We are Southern Cameroonians, and we are fighting as such. If you disagree with any individual, look at individual as an Amazonian. Not just looking at tribe. That is one is from Northwest, from Southwest. That's bullshit. And I've said I will come against anyone, any individual, very hard, anyone who go out to preach Northwest South, because we have taken more than a year to kill. That's why we're divided. When people in Dadu are attacked, when people in Manu are attacked, in Bamenda, everywhere, no, they are not being attacked as Amazonians. They are attacked as people who have said they want freedom. No. So this Northwest Southwest, it was Ahijo who brought it. We never had Northwest Southwest in our decision. We never had it. We had counties. We never had it. We never had it. So I'm very much against that. If you are against any leader, if you are against Ayaba, if you are against Bo, if you are against Ekwanga, or against, look at them. Look at them as Amazonians. Don't start looking at that. Bo is from Northwest. Ekwanga is Northwest, so it's Northwest Southwest. Bullshit. Bullshit. If that was the case, when Tassan was in the governing, Tassan was the chairman of Skakuf, the SG. Do we not still have these same people saying no, they don't want Skakuf? So why didn't you say then that it was Northwest Southwest? Is Tassan not from Northwest? No, from Northwest. So I'm very angry. I'm saying because I'm very angry. I've argued in some groups. I've seen people trying to use that card. That card, it means we have not learned. We have not learned from La Republique. La Republique is using that card. CBD is using that card to play. And now we come now when we are trying to restore our statehood. We want to play that user's card. I am giving the warning that anyone who go out there to preach North or West, you face me, Mark Bareta, you face me. I will come against you like you have never seen before. It's a warning. Because myself, I've been a champion to kill this mentality. And I want any Ambassador who is watching me, if you see anyone out there who goes out to play North Southwest, fight that person. Fight that person, because it's a very dangerous virus. Very dangerous virus that will destroy us. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Fight that person. Fight that person with the last blood. Fight him or her. You may disagree with people. If you are against the rebooters, if you are against the reboot conference, if you are against President LB, be against them based on policy. Be against them based on the fact that they don't support the IG. Don't be against them for that there's some click. What was it about North and Southwest? No. In this very revolution, since the days after Foncha, Muna, and the rest, we've had people from the southern zone. Is it not Ayamba and the rest? All those people. The four songs, Balas, we've had them, and we have rallied behind them, not because they came from this area. We have rallied behind them because we love them. When they gave us Siku as the chairman of the government council, we rallied. 11th of February, 27th of September, everybody went out from every county. Nobody thought of any tribe. Then now, because people differ in principles and issues, you come around with foolish mentality of North Southwest. Please fight them. I am saying this because I'm very vexed. I have seen some words on Facebook and on this thing. Anyone who try to play that card, I will come against you one-on-one. One-on-one. Now, I don't call name. But I've said, if I see it, I will come against you forcefully, heavily. I'll call your name. It's foolish. And please, if you are a follower of Mark Bareta, please join me in this campaign. Join me in this campaign, because it's a very dangerous virus you want to play. If you are against Ayaba, if you are against Akwanga, if you are against Bo, if you are against them, be against them based on what they say, based on their policies, based on their stand. Not that they are not West people. That's foolish. That's foolish. That's foolish. Let's not play that let's not play that card. We should never play that card. We should never play that card. I'm warning because if we allow it to spring, it will go. It will go. Because as far as I'm concerned, since you started, there has never been any North and Southwest. As far. Because even within the consortium, when you look at the list, most people within the consortium were from the northern zone. Bala was still made president of consortium. When we went to Skakuf, Tassan was the SG of Skakuf. The same Bo, Akwanga, Ayaba were against Skakuf. You think come to say they were against Skakuf? So what will you say? No West now. Because people come now, people have differences. You have to click on tribe. No. Tribalism is the worst thing that will kill this struggle. It's the worst thing. If it's disagree with me, look at me as Mark Barrett and disagree with me on what I've said. Those are looking at where I came from. Where I came from. That's a very bad thing. So please, Amazonians, please, let's disagree with each other. Let's disagree with any person based on the fact that this person has said so. Based on policies. Based on ideologies. Not based on this person is from this county, from this area. No, let's kill it. We are Amazonians, and together we are fighting. Together we are putting our resources together. We don't care if the person is from Ekiliwindi, or from Mato, or from Bui. We don't care. All we want is that we are putting ourselves together as Amazonians, as Cameroonians, to fight, because we have one enemy, which is the Republic. And yes, we understand that there are people, the groups, frontline groups, who have fundamental differences. And I've said it in my endorsement. I said, these groups, it's not new today. It's not strange. We don't be as if it is strange. These groups, from the time of Skakuf, they have had their differences. Boy have written several times on what is against. They have it. They have it. It's not strange to me. It's not strange. It's not strange. So it's not strange. They have it. And it's okay. It's okay. You can't have everybody to think alike. It's okay. It's okay. You can't have everybody to think alike. But what matters is what the majority people are saying. What the majority people are saying. That's what matters. So please, let's disagree respectfully. Let's disagree without any insult. Let's disagree based on principles. Let's disagree based on ideologies. Let's not disagree based on where someone was born, where someone whose grandfather was, whether grandfather is from Bamun, or is from Libialem, or is from area. No, we should not do that. We should not do that. We should not do that. That said, that point is over. Now, coming back to what our able AIP, Dr. Samuel Sakura, said, he has assured us Amazonians that he is ready to serve. So therefore, as Amazonians, as people who love the IG, those of us who have endorsed the IG, we have to, as a matter of fact, give him the confidence, give him the matter of doubt to marshal on the IG to move ahead. But some of us who have said, we will be there. We will be there to say it as it is. We will be there to call A out, to call B out when we see things don't going ahead. This is the opportunity for those who are meeting tomorrow, the rebooters, to meet together, put head together, and see how they can also contribute to the struggle. Because I have come with the reality that based on this fundamental issue, it will be difficult maybe to bring this problem. There is always an open arm for us to work together. 2 days ago, I said I endorsed the Washington DC conference, and that hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. It doesn't change. It stays. It stays. It stays. No one has the power. No one has a mandate to stop any Amazonians, to stop any people to come together to discuss. So if the Bows, if the Kwangas, if the Yabas, if the Godis, if they have to come together to put their together to talk and discuss, good luck to them. But they should know that we have said, for now, we have only this interim government. Forming any alternative government is something we will not accept. Because even though they are free to do, of course, we don't have the power to do. The only thing we can do is that we will not accept. But again, it will make us fools. It will make us to be laughing stock. Because now, the international community already knows that there is a government. If we create a second government, we make ourselves a laughing stock. It means as if we don't know what we want. So yes, I give my blessings to the Washington DC conference, but what I've advised them on what they can do. I advise them on that. Since they cannot really come together with the IG based on those differences, they can go ahead from their council, see how they can also help the struggle from them. But to say you have to form a government with a president, with the departments to challenge this interim government is something that we will not accept. So I've been very clear on that, and so I'm not afraid to say my mind. I'm not afraid to say where I stand, and I go with what I see feasible. So thank you, fellow Ambazonians. Thank you for joining this show. This is the people's platform. The people's platform is that when we say it's a people's platform, it means all voices are welcome. Yes, it is BaretaNews platform, and I call it since many years ago that it is the people's platform. When the people, it means that we have all voices for the IG, voice against IG, all voices, and I am here to represent all voices. After all, we have one area which is Boycott. Yes, because if the people's platform try to keep away information from other major issues, then it becomes useless. It becomes biased. Already, BaretaNews is biased when it comes to this struggle. It is biased in the sense that we are for Amazonia. It means we report only what favors Amazonia, and we keep anything that will demoralize Amazonia. We keep anything that will show La Republic in the uplight. Yes, we are already biased as BaretaNews. But when it comes to within us as Amazonians, we will not be biased. The platform is for everyone, and I hope God continue to give me the grace to be that voice, to say things that some people don't want to hear. Yes, to say those things, I will keep saying it. To say those things that some people say they want to hear. But my position has been clear. Some people say I might be controversial, no problem. But my position has been clear on everything we want to go ahead. Yes, and before I even came live, I said if the people tomorrow is going to form another interim government, I will come out against it. I will cascade it hardly. I spoke with Ayaba on phone many days ago. I told him that if you go ahead and create an Indian government there, not that you won't receive any support. I told him, I've told anyone who matters to reach to me by phone and say, Mark, what is your opinion? What I say in the back is what I will say in front. I don't say something in the back, I come and say something in front. No. I remember Bareta. I remain independent because I love my independence so that I can say what I want to say and what I love to say without thinking that I'm pleasing A or B. No, I don't please anyone. There's no one to be pleased. That is what I want us to do. We should support, but we should not be blind supporters. We should be able to ask questions. We should be able to protect our leaders, to protect the interim government, to protect others. But we must ask the right questions to push this struggle ahead. So, good luck to the people who are meeting in Washington. I hope those who are attending in Washington, D.C., please be open. Don't go with a prepared mind. Listen to all voices. See what you can do. But first, put Amazonia up. It's not everything in politics that can happen in reality. It's not everything on paper that can happen on the ground. Whatever actions we do, wherever we are, whatever actions, we should put Amazonia first. We should put Amazonia first. And we must learn to forgive. We must learn to forget. We must learn to do what? To compromise. And even the interim government must also compromise. Because if the interim government thinks that you want to really work with these people, these groups, the interim government must also learn to do what? To compromise. If you don't compromise, then there will be no true unity. There must be compromise on both sides. Yes, we can do it as Ambazonians because we are just small. If countries like China and USA can come together and compromise on other issues, we too can compromise on some things to come up with something beautiful for our people back home in Ambazonia. So please do not forget the message that the acting interim president have said. I've summarized it, and that is what it is. So going back, we are coming to the end of this show. Sorry, I can't receive live calls because it is showing me that my battery is going back because my computer is somehow not good. It doesn't take more battery. Battery gets down almost immediately. So it's showing that my battery is going down. So I will not receive any call for today. But I want to remind you that please, when you come on Sunday for our live fundraising, it will continue. I have said our live Sunday offerings will continue. It will continue so long as this platform says so. The moment I noticed that this platform said, Mark Bareta, stop, I will stop. But when I came up first, the move, the support was huge. The moment I realized that this platform, BaretaNews, is saying that, Mark Bareta, please stop the Sunday offerings, I'll stop. But for now, I think that the Sunday offerings still need support. So please, for those who are still to work this weekend, please add some extra hours for your work. When you come on Sunday, come with special offering. Come with your Cameroon hymnal, so that I'll be singing. Come with Cameroon hymnal. Tell me which song you want me to sing. I will sing. Come with your Sunday offerings, so that let's together raise our Sunday offerings, so that we can help our food soldiers for medications, for food, and to help them psychologically, to keep them strong, to keep them safe. So thank you, everyone watching from everywhere. Recall that on Sunday, which I'll be live 3 p.m. on Sunday for the Sunday offerings, it will be same day of 11 February. Please do not forget to call back home. Call your mother, call your papa, call your mommy, call your sister, call your brothers. Say, it be bad for go out for 11 February. Whether you be federalist or you be unionist, there is no joy. There is nothing in celebrating 11 February because it is fake, because it destroys the very foundation of the union you want us to have. So please, make that call back home. Make that call back home. We want everyone to save. And to also remind what the acting interim president says, Dosako. He says that now it is time for a legitimate self-defense. In fact, the interim government has now officially embraced self-defense. And we think that once that has been done, many avenues will be open for us to marshal ahead. Thank you if you are watching from Kumba, if you are watching from Boya, if you are watching from Kumbo, if you are watching from Bamenda, from Bello, from Fundong, in Victoria, in Motombolombo, in Mato, in Jenny, in Tadu, in Bongé, in Bangem, in Coupe, in Guti, in Lebialem, in Lewo Village, right? Everywhere in Amazonia. Those who are watching from South Africa, those who are now in Ikom, in Abuja, in Calabar, in Nigeria, if you are in Canada, if you are in Germany, if you are in Finland, everywhere, USA, in Canada, everywhere, in Japan, in Tokyo, in China also, in Russia, everywhere. Everyone, I send greetings to all our activists, Kemita Ashu, to Ashu Kingsley, to Tapang Ivo, to Akosong Pauline and the husband Akosong Raymond, to senior journalist John Ba Akoro, to Gil Ekane, to everyone, to Yannick Sikot, to every activist, to ASU, to every activist on social media who is there talking, to Doro Mega, to Dela, everyone, even Loved Munang, Blessed Fongem, Gili, everyone, even my friend who hates me so much, Colonel John Atta, everyone. I also see that many people are there. So all the activists, you have a role to protect your revolution. Protect your revolution. Stand for the truth, because it is only the truth that will set us free. Thank you very much for joining this show. This show is coming to an end. We ask God to continue to bless us. We ask God to bless the AIP and his administration to move ahead in a very successful. We also ask God to bless those who are attending the Reboot Conference in DC, the Yabas, the Chos, the Bows, the Kwangas, and all those who attend that. God will give them the grace to be level-headed. God will give them the grace to think about Amazonia first in whatever they do, the Gonji, Dinkas, and the rest. We also ask God to bless even the Chris Anus, the rest who are also attending the Washington, D.C. Protest, also in their own angle. All actions lead to Boya. To all the fans of BaretaNews, no, I don't call them fans. To all the able ladies and gentlemen, the boys, the girls, the young girls, the young boys, mommy, papa, my mommy them, my papa them, my auntie them, all my parents already watch me now. May God bless you now. I can only ask for your prayer. Say, continue to pray for us, continue to pray for me, continue to pray for your leaders, continue to pray for your, for all those who are still in jail, for Mancho BBC, for Pen Terence, for Jiotang, for Konranti, for everyone where it did with James, the Tasang, the Sikus, the Nalovas, everyone continue to pray for them. And may God bless our revolution. Boya, here will come. Aluta, continue. And like we say, we will live free or die. Mark Bareta, I love you all.